Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. If it's Wednesday at noon Eastern Standard Time, it must be the weekly energy and yoga show with me, Irena. So today I want to share with you a very, very special practice to help soothe a broken heart and to heal your spirit. This particular practice that I'm sharing comes from a very ancient spiritual practice. And by the way, if we haven't met yet, my name is Irena, and I love to help adventurers tap into their unseen resources. That way they can live a more joyful and rewarding life. And it's a joy for me today to share this particular practice with you because I'm living it in real life action. Everything I share with you are time-tested techniques, not only by myself, but my clients and many others before us to help us navigate through life when it gets hard and even when it's easy. So this week in particular has been extremely tough and hard for many people. There's a remembrance of hurts, there's a remembrance of past experiences, and maybe you've even come to the place where you realize that holding on to the anger and the hurt and the sadness is just eating away at you. So for me in particular, because these emotions, they do show up physically in our body, right? These energetic emotions manifest. So the sadness, right, or the anger, the feeling like you've made a mistake. Maybe you feel it in the solar plexus, like your heart's been ripped out of your tummy. Maybe the sadness is so overwhelming that the crying is so deep, or you just feel like, oh, can I even get out of bed today? Things can be really hard, and we get into the state of paralysis. To have that moment to say hello, right, to these feelings is so important, to allow yourself to experience them. You don't want them, though, to crush you and hold you down in one particular space. So what can you do? Well, there's a practice called Ho'oponopono, a very beautiful Hawaiian practice that I want to share with you today. And I'm going to give you my little version or take. I'm adding a few things to this as well. But this particular practice is one of healing and forgiveness. So if you feel like you've maybe been wronged, or maybe you've made a mistake and wronged another, this practice is going to help shift your vibration and create healing, because all things are made up of energy. And have you ever heard that phrase like, oh, your ears must be burning or ringing? I was just talking about you. We do, right? I know my ears burn at times or ring. And then I get that call from my dad, like, oh, I was just talking about you. Oh, all right, there you go. So this particular practice, Ho'oponopono, I'm going to talk you through it like this. Just take a comfortable seat, sitting tall, maybe close your eyes, and just bring your hands over your heart. And a little addition that I'm bringing into this practice today is rose quartz crystal. And rose quartz amplifies love. So we're gonna just really amplify the love both for ourselves and for others today so that we may find peace and we make the change starting with ourselves. So just hands over your heart center. Take a few deep breaths. Especially if you've been in that spot where it's just felt rough and ragged and raw. And invite Mother Earth to lovingly reach up, an energetic expression to hold on to you, to ground you. Because sometimes when we're hurting, it is impossible to even be present and ground. And what you do is you just imagine Mother Earth reaching up with beautiful green vines or tendrils and holding onto your feet, tethering you. And as you're tethered, just soften the crown of your head. Just imagination and intention, a little energy center up here. So you can even think about opening it, creating space to receive healing and love. And the first part of this practice, the Ho'oponopono, which roughly translates into making things right. What you're going to do is you're going to, in your mind's eye, imagine the person that maybe you've hurt or that has hurt you. And you're going to say, as you imagine this person, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And again, you say, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And this practice, you do it, you repeat it to yourself as long as you feel necessary, is going to shift your vibration. It's going to shift the relationship between you and the other person or persons. And you're going to find that you can move from that state where you just want to cry and stay rolled up in a little ball and move back into the world, back into action. Emotions hit us, they just do. We're spiritual beings having a human experience, but you don't have to stay stuck in the emotion because we don't want it to translate into physical experiences in our body that aren't fun. Who wants to have tummy aches all the time and not be able to sleep? I'm kind of done with that this week. So this is a practice I'm doing this week to help make a shift so that I can find healing, so that I can soothe my broken heart right now and I can move forward. I hope you find benefit in this practice. Let me know if you catch this in the replay, type replay down below. And I would love to have you join the conversation over in my free Facebook group, Yoga with Irena. Come hang out with us. I'll put the link in the description above. We go deeper into practices like this, and it's a wonderful space to connect with other like-minded adventurers. Have a great day, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Lots of love. Bye, guys.